And back over on the side is, I said Tommy Gilbert, I meant Tommy Rich, who is Bill Dundee's partner, really working on pork chop cash. There you see Lawler. You see what he did? He hit George with that riding crop right in the back. And Gorgeous George has had about all that he wants, as you can see right now, as he jumps right over that top rope. The action is still going on in the ring in there. Lawler is out there telling him it was all accidental and all those things, and there you see George push Lawler right smack down on the floor, boy, and he didn't have any hesitation about doing that whatsoever. Now, here Tommy Rich has got it on pork chop catch.
Something I want to talk to you about.
George, we got the film. Just
upset at that match in Memphis, Tennessee, when Lawler did that.
You know, this belt right here has meant a lot to me. It's meant a lot to me mentally, and it's meant a lot to me financially. But as far as I'm concerned, no more am I Jerry the King Lawler's partner. No more. I don't care about that belt. It's up for grabs now as far as I'm concerned. I want no more part of it. I want no more part of Jerry Lawler except to be in the ring against the man, not with him anymore. You know, things have transpired in my life that really hurt. I've done things that made you people mad at me. I've said things about you people, and I don't know how to ever make amends. But I want to say this to you. Jerry Lawler has said things about my daddy. You know, I can remember when I was younger, and I had a baseball game. And I called my dad, and I said, Dad, I says, all the kids are going to have their dads here at the baseball game, and you're the only one that won't be here. He said, son, don't worry about it. He says, I'll be home. He'd catch a plane, and he'd fly home, and he'd call up a promoter like in Chicago and say, I'm sorry I can't make it because my son has a baseball game today. That's how good my dad was. He didn't die a drunk in the alley with a whiskey bottle in his pocket like Lawler says. And when you talk about a man that's been gone now for 15 years, a man who still to this day is a household word, then you've got to be the lowest, the dirtiest, rottenest individual that ever drew a breath of air. And Jerry, I'm saying it to you because I'll take care of you. You don't ever say anything like that about my daddy. When I was younger, there was 3 meals a day on the table. I had good, clean clothes every day. I went to school. I went to church with my dad every Sunday. That's one thing he would never do is wrestle on Sunday. He wanted to take me and Mom to church. Well, you don't say things like that about my dad, ever. Because I don't care where it's at, Lawler. I don't care what it happens to be, the time of day or whatever. If I see you on the street, I'll go to jail, yes. Because I'm going to tear into you like a wildcat, man, like a chicken on a June bug. Can you understand it? You said things that hurt real deep. And there's thousands and thousands and millions of people who still know and remember of Gorgeous George. And what a great man he was. I remember I went to a match with him one time, and there was some black folks standing by the back of the door where he walked in. And they said, hello, Mr. George. They called him Mr. George. He says, what are you doing back here? Well, we don't have any money to get in. He said, here. He went into his pocket and pulled the money out and laid it right on them. Right there. They went around front and bought a ticket and went in to see him. That's what a great man he is, and you don't ever say something about him.
Well, I had wanted... That is
the way it ended up. Let's pick it up in the middle of the bout or somewhere abouts in there and take a look and see exactly what happened, and you folks